It's week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after try forthcoming. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
Texans nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. Second down and 8. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. works it past the 50. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go. Here we go. 18. Let's go.
On play action, here's Shadur. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. An extra point forthcoming. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Texans nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
The 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud sets up the play action. To the left side, finds his receiver, Noel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
From the 35, here's second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Now Stroud. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Here's Stroud. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Got his man, Dell. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take Dell, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So first and 10 now in Houston territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Back all 80.
A give up the middle. Judkins taken into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, Texans 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at this Browns defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Tommy Townsend in.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Here's Tommy Townsend now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Judkins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Well, this defense for the Texans very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
19.
Once again, Judkins. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. 168 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Come on. Set.
It's a gain of 63 yards.
They go play action now. Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Now Sanders. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun, it's Shador. That's caught left side by Judy. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Panther 60.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 6 yards away. And the Browns take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now for the point after. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Uno more. Here we go.
Play action. Stroud now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. We look at this Browns defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Throwing now is Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he has
has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Stroud looking to throw.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Why, Tony? Ah, what's that? 19 Texans.
Stroud. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught by Dell.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, south.
Stroud to throw it.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 10 yards out.
And the Texans get a bit closer.
And now it's blocked. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there.
Okay, great.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
That is caught.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 69 yards.
And the Browns are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Texans 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Here we go, let's go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to get the football back at their own 17.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Boy, 194 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
Shifts by him, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Sanders to throw.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here we go. Let's go. Cowboy.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Texans 13.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And Stroud now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Alright.
Looking to throw. Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Stroud working out of the gun.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now the Houston offense is going to stay out there as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hey, check that, check that. Deputy! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Sanders.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you get something going. And we're seeing
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Browns are able to extend their lead.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Throwing on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. Hit the crib with a collide.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Oh, ready? Hey, south. Ready, let's hit.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Texans 28.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
First down, Cleveland.
Ready, go.
To throw is Sanders.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
An inside run with Jenkins. Well, 207 yards rushing for him now on the afternoon as he just continues to pummel this defense.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Throwing, Sanders.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He may go.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down and goal at the 2-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here's Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And out of pressure, gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
34.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Sanders.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Sanders.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Here's Jenkins. 211 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
On play action, here's Shadur. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. 32 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Texans 34.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Here we go. 19 Texans.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. On the slant, here's Collins. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, ready.
Play action. Here's Stroud. On the up. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Mason Graham forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Stroud out of the gun here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
11.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for down here. They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off on Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
On the ground, this is Judkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
On the jump. Tag. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Pulled in at the 24. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, uno more. Uno more. Ah,
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That is caught by Dell.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Jaden Higgins,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Texans 42.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Ready?
Sanders to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be caught by Judy.
And some room to maneuver.
Down the right sideline. Jerry Judy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Judy.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Stroud. Got his man down.
And they'll take him to the ground quickly. But he's able to get it down to the 41-yard line.
Those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, uno more.
Stroud looking to throw.
That's complete. It's Collins. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Wide open receiver, complete.
And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Take down. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans get a bit closer. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away. And he fouled it. It's on the ground. And the Texans scoop it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th.
All right.
Following the fumble recovery, Stroud.